Third of the way to Katahdin, 1/3 down. Sitting outside getting ready to go, waiting for Forrest Gump, and he'll be out in just a minute. But check it out, folks. Short sleeve t-shirt. It's gonna be 80 degrees Fahrenheit today. And I'm in the shade in the morning and I'm still actually pretty comfortable. I just hope I don't get really badly sunburned. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Slightly overcast, so maybe I won't get burned as badly. But it's a short day, so it's not too bad. But I think the rest of this week's gonna be pretty warm, so I'll probably stick with the t-shirt not from now on. I don't know. I might just be a t-shirt guy from now on. We'll see. Yep, today's day 76, and today we're gonna go, well, we're gonna leave town. We're gonna go little level, and then up, and then down, and a little up. Not too much because it's a shorter day, so overall, it's actually quite a bit of elevation change relative to miles, but it's 11.5 miles or less, so no big problem. Should get to camp by 3 or 4. I was hoping to get a little more work done when I get to camp tonight because we'll be there pretty early. But tomorrow again is gonna be a 20-miler. We're trying to get to Glasgow after 3 nights, 4 days. So unfortunately, I have a whole bunch of food in my pack again because at the grocery store here at Kroger, they had Shin Black. So I bought 4 ramens because they only come in 4. And I bought dinners before, so I'll have, I think, like 6 dinners. But that's okay because I only have enough instant rice for a couple, and I like to just mix extra ramens together and just do like 1.5 seasoning, not 2 seasoning packets, just to kind of mild it down. But I think it's gonna be a delicious dinner. But tonight I'm gonna eat a freeze-dried meal I got at the outfitter here first, but we'll see how it is. Ginger fried rice or something. Hopefully it's good. I might use all my instant white rice there. But that's it for today. I'll see you on the trail. Here we come up to the AT. Across the street is where we came. You kind of see the blazes. And I guess this is the trail right here. US boundary. But yeah, back on trail. Here we go. I guess we're gonna kind of hang around town and I don't know, get back to the roads for a little bit. But it's gonna be kind of loud for a while, I think. I thought these were pipes for a second, but they're bamboo shoots that they cut up. I guess they were pretty bad here. They're everywhere. Over by a tree. These are thick ones too. And there's a whole bunch across the field as well. There's a whole bunch over there. Must have been really bad. I wonder how thick it was before they cut it all up. It's funny. We're basically hiking right next to a road, still in Daleville. And check out the sign. It's actually promising. Can you read it yet? Third of the way to Katahdin, 1/3 down. So, 2/3 to go. Easy peasy. I guess not to be a pessimist here, but I think that sign was based on previous year's AT mileage. So I think we have maybe another mile to go before we hit the 3rd. Because I forget how many miles it was the previous year, but now it's like 2196. So it's a few more miles, so divide by 3 is an extra mile. So I think we'll hit a 3rd in a mile pretty soon. We're out on a meadow. It's really nice because it's like rolling hills everywhere. It's all mowed. Oh, there's a quick turn. Wow. Look how the trees are just turning so green out there. And those aren't evergreens, those are normal deciduous trees. That light green, it's amazing. Wow, in front of us too, holy cow. These trees are all green. Welcome to spring. High of 80 degrees today. I'm glad we're only doing like 11. I was thinking we should do maybe a couple more, I don't know, dry camp, but it's nice having the time to take the ups slowly. Otherwise I'd just be dripping sweat. My arms are actually sweating. I'm not used to humid, hot environments while hiking. It's been a while. On Arizona Trail it was very hot many times, but I don't remember ever dripping sweat like on my arms. It all just dried right away. But here it just, Whew. It's a humid one, and it's so nice when the clouds kind of block out the sun. It's mostly cloudy right now, so I am very thankful for that. Whew. Oops, I just realized I forgot to start my inReach, so my tracking it's gonna be slightly interrupted. I swear I hiked it all. I didn't hop from road to road. But 11:23, yeah, an hour 23 without the inReach going, but all right, should be good now. I'm up at the top of the climb for the big day, and there's a shelter up here, 0.1 mile. I don't need to go to a shelter. I don't know where Forest Kremlin is. I guess he's a little behind, but I wanted to check out this shelter because it's the first one that has a water collection system off the roof. Supposedly all goes into a cistern, so I kind of want to check it out. I like that kind of thing, and I'm surprised there aren't more like that. You know, all the shelters, most of the shelters, they have one gigantic roof, and if they put a gutter and a collection barrel, they can get a good amount of water in there. Although a lot of it will be kind of the runoff at the top as well, but they're all tin roofs. Well, not all, but most are tin roofs, so it's not like there's tar coming off. Let's check it out. There you go. There's the prairie and there's the shelter. It's the Full Heart Knob shelter. It's nice. 2 roof surfaces, flat, lots of bugs around here. So that goes into that. That's good. Good. And that goes in that, and it all drains into there. Too bad there's no meter or something. I don't know if you can tell how much they have. They even have leaf guards. It's pretty good. Nice little setup. Good job. I'm surprised there aren't more of these. And I guess there is a spigot down the hill somewhere. I just want to test it out. And so there is water coming out of there. It's just you can't really tell how much is in the cisterns. How reliable is it, you know? Tough, but it's probably going to collect a good amount of water. It's been raining enough consistently, well, regularly. I figure it stays pretty full. So I'd say it's kind of reliable. Yeah, I'll check out the inside. There's another metal fire ring. And your typical shelter. I got a big hook there for backpacks. Typical. I'm gonna sit down for a sec. I think we only have like 2.5 miles to go, and it's a rather uneventful hike this morning. Thought I'd tell you a story. So here's how Tina and I first held hands. If you don't know, Tina's my girlfriend. She used to work in LA. In 2019 I came and visited her, maybe March, and then we did several hikes together, and one time we went out to Idlewild, and there was a spot in 2018. It was closed because of a burn area, but they opened it up for 2019, so we thought, hey, let's go out there. There's a lot of snow out there, but we were, you know, we did the PCT, we're tough, so we brought our ice axes. So we went up to the trailhead just above Idlewild, and we started our hike, and we were going south on the PCT basically once we got up there. But once we got up there, it was tough to find a trail at all because it had snowed and then melted and then froze and then refroze and then snowed some more. So basically it was just like a sheet of ice on any inclined area with a layer of snow on top. So it's hard to really track the trail at all, but we made our way. We're moving along. We brought our ice axes primarily because of a sketchy spot coming up, but we weren't there yet, so we kept them on our packs. There was one section, it was really icy, and then Tina just kind of walked across, and I started walking, and I slipped because it was just a tilted sheet of ice underneath the snow. So I slipped and I fell down, and every time I tried to get back up, I slid a little bit more. So that happened for a little while, every time I tried to get up, I would slide down a little bit more. And now, if I slid down all the way, it wasn't too bad. There were just a bunch of trees, maybe 20, 30 feet down. So if I slowed my slide, I could have gotten to those trees and then try to figure out how to get around. But at the time, I was just laying there on the sheet of ice, one trekking pole in the ice. So I was just laying there on a sheet of ice. I had one trekking pole, just holding the base of it, and I had it stuck in the ice. And I was actually using the other trekking pole to try to chip footsteps. We did have micro spikes on, but they just weren't that good with that much snow on top of the ice. So I kept chipping footsteps so I could slide over to a tree line. I don't know how far away the tree line was, maybe 10 feet. But that was my goal. If I could get to the tree line, then I could get back up and maybe walk back to where she was. But it was taking me a long time. So Tina actually just came back. The way she came, she didn't slip like I did. She just walked right back, got to the tree line and just came down a little so she could meet up with me. And she stood there until I get close enough so I could reach out my hand and she could grab my hand. And that was the first time we ever held hands. She grabbed my hand and pulled me off the ice sheet, saving me a good 15 minutes of work trying to slide further, chipping in footsteps. And till this day, she keeps telling me that she actually saved my life. I don't know about that, but yeah, she made my life a lot easier. But it was quite an interesting trip. So the first time we held hands was her grabbing my hand, not like the romantic hand, but like with a grip, and then pulling me off the ice sheet. She saved me. There are fish in this stream. Anybody identify these guys? I don't know what they are. They're all very small, maybe 3 inches. They have a dark line along the side. They're very small though. I'm here at Wilson Creek shelter. It's only 11.1 miles from the hotel. Not too bad. Easy day, but it was up to 80. So I'm glad we didn't try to do 18 today. Although it's gotten a lot cooler in the last hour. It's gotten a lot breezier too, but pretty nice shelter. Lots of tenting space around. Not a ton of super level spots, but there's a privy. There's a nice level spot right there, but it's so close to the privy. I was thinking about staying there because the winds are coming from the south tonight, and shelter would have protected me somewhat. But I'm not going to stay there. It's too close to the privy. Although the wind is blowing everything that way, so I won't smell anything, but I don't want to hear anything. For now, I'm going to go just sit and actually try to work on a video for a while. I'm a little hungry, so I'm going to snack, but I'm going to wait till dinner time to eat dinner. And then set up my tent right away and just lay down. I didn't sleep that much yesterday, so I'm looking forward to sleeping nice and early and have a good night's sleep. But I think today, because of the low mileage, I like to get one video done. If I could get one video done, I'm pretty good. I'm going to Glasgow in a couple nights, a few days. But I only want to stay there one night. But after that, it's a 4-night stretch to Waynesboro, so I don't know. I don't want to stay 2 nights in Glasgow after we just had a 0 here. A 0 after 4 days is not good. But I think Waynesboro would be a good spot to take a 0 because that would be 4 nights, 5 days. So that would be like a 10-night stretch with no zeros. That's better than what I've been doing, so Waynesboro sounds good.